Hey guys, welcome back. This is Poverty's a Bitch, and I'm wanting to do a deep drunken thought. I'm not really drunk just yet, but I'm getting there. And the one thought I've been having for a while is I think I've got a good grasp. Even if it's not true, it's awfully entertaining. All the bits and pieces I was told as a kid, and what I've seen on YouTube, and what I've heard from others, and a lot of it is just bullshit filtering. I will filter out 95% of the stuff I hear. I'm like, that's wrong. For example, people have posted, oh my god, we have discovered giants! Amazing 20-foot, whatever, huge people! Look at this photo! That photo is a 2004 Photoshop competition. That was one of the top 3 winners. And they've been in the conspiracy theory. We've got physical proof! Look at these pictures! They're Photoshop competition winners. So anyways, there's a lot of bullshit out in the conspiracy world, but go ahead and put on your tin hats and, get your Huna crystals or whatever it's called, because I'm going to be talking about aliens. I'm talking about little gray aliens. Yes, that's right. Because I've got lots of bits and pieces, and, I put them together and they make sense to me. So, because they make sense, I'm like, you know what? This, hopefully, someone can debunk or tell me no, and they've got proof. But from what I understand, the gray aliens, there's only 4 types of contact that I've understood. There's the meet and greet, where they land and they come out to a farmer and they're like, hello, farmer, as the son is off at a distance watching this interaction while they calmly talk. Or the father sends the son into the farm going, go into the house, I'm just going to talk to this guy. Very calmly, as a kid is absolutely freaked out. And it's one I was like, hey, what's up? Welcome to Earth. Hey, what's going on? Can I buy you a McDonald's? That's a meet and greet kind of thing. It's kind of like the alien landed here, he's kind of confused, he needs to talk. The other one, Roswell is the typical one, it's a crash. And this one, I should have saved that one for last out of the 4. This one is a long one to explain. But anyways, there is the crash. Then there is the abduction, where, someone snagged 3 hours of their life, disappears. They have funny scars on them that don't hurt. They babies disappear. Okay, maybe that's the 3rd one, or 4th one. And the 4th one is mutilation. And that's usually with, discovering of the cows and, bits and pieces chopped out. Now, I believe if the side of the animal is chopped out and it's missing things like stomachs and kidneys, that was like Black Hawk helicopters doing that one, because they're testing the radiation of the underground nuclear test in Area 51. Whereas if the genitals are missing, then it's the gray aliens. And let me put the story together. I believe the gray aliens is a cloned race. As in, you need, it seems like, no matter what happens, everyone seems to need slaves. Back in the day, Australia was a penal colony, but it was minor infractions where it was, honest mistakes, and they're like, well, we need slave labor. So they captured these white people, and they took them down to Australia and made Australia. America was black labor, and in the Orient there's indentured servants and the whole 9 yards. So slavery seems to be kind of universal for Earth. So to see it through that lens, I do believe that there is a form of slavery. And it's cloning. If you can clone someone and have them do as you see fit, and you train them in a religion that your life means nothing. You just have to, when you die, you'll go back into the time stream. Your soul will be dropped into another body, and you'll just come back again, and hopefully next time it's better luck next time. But for now, do what you're told. And as a clone, you do not need to have genitalia. So they're just, sexless. So, okay, we got the 4 types of interactions. Oop, is that coming up? Yeah. As a slave race, from what I understand, it's 39 light years from here, and it takes them about 45 minutes to get here through their space travel. And a lot of people say it's folded space. I do not believe it's folded space at all. I believe it's compressed space through gravity waves. And with that, you're not avoiding anything. You're going through everything that was there. So things like radiation, well, you're experiencing it, but it's highly condensed. Oh, I'm alone here. Yay! Run, 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 run. Tee-hee, I made it out. So condensed space, you're experiencing all the radiation compacted into a smaller area. So if you travel through, say 10 light years in a matter of, 10 minutes, you're being exposed to all that radiation all at once. So, it's like, okay, so the travel from 39, 38, I really don't know the exact number, but that's what I keep hearing. I'm like, meh, sounds okay. And I know the book that it's coming from. I can't quote it. It's this husband-wife couple, the very first abducted story, and I'm pretty sure that's the one my mom read to me when I was a kid. I was raised on get-rich-quick schemes and alien government conspiracy cover-ups, and she was out there, which doesn't help me for genetics, because I'm pretty well out there. But anyway, that just makes it entertaining, that's all. So, if they're clones, and they're crashing, when there's a meet and greet and they show up here, within a day or two, the farmer will die. And what does he die of? Radiation poisoning. What does the alien die of within 2 or 3 weeks later? The same damn thing, radiation poisoning. So, my thought is, because they're traveling through space, or genetically engineered, they can endure radiation a hell of a lot better than we can. So when they come through their little trip, they're going to be fucking glowing. And because of that, they're going to radiate anyone that's near them. Did he kill him? Did he kill him? I can't tell. Why is he showing up as blue? Bye-bye component?
Heat level critical.
Okay, got the component. So if they are highly radioactive when they arrive, the fuck is up there? Yeah, and the farmer dies of radiation, and then the alien dies a few days later of radiation. The question is, this is the meet and greet thing. Government finds them and all that good, happy, hippie shit, and, they are starting to be taken care of by the, men in black, or whatever you want to call them. The question is, why would someone risk their entire life to come to Earth only to die of excessive radiation poisoning after 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe just 2 weeks, they're suffering and agonizing before they finally die. Well, there's many stories about people coming up from the South to escape slavery. There's many stories of people crossing Egypt to get away from the pharaohs to the promised lands. There's many stories. So my thought is that the gray aliens are a slave race. They are being oppressed so bad that, they may not have too much free will. Their spirit is to be broken. But I believe that they know that Earth is here, and if they can take the trip, they run the chance of surviving. The Roswell crash is, supposedly there was 7 passengers. One of them lived. And the other 6 died. So it's possible to survive. So the crashes is because they're coming to Earth in hope of survival. It's like people coming from Cuba on just a rinky-dink whatever they can get a hold of. So I really think that as soon as we are able to put deep core, oh shit, no, go back. Nah, I haven't gotten my ass shot off. That was rare. As soon as we can find some deep core scanning technology, like we can do it on Earth, we can actually scan 2 or 3 miles in to find out where the oil deposits are and the gas deposits. So instead of doing the little seismic kathomp and then seeing what shows up, we can actually scan from orbit saying, hey, here's the deposits and here is the percentages, and this is what we found. Who wants the rights to go out drilling? Well, as soon as we set up that technology on satellites and start scanning all over the place, I bet you anything we're going to find one alien spaceship after another across all the moons, across all the planets. Well, maybe the gas giants, they've been dissolved. I can talk. Shit. Maybe on the gas giants and the bigger ones, they got dissolved. There's the word. Hopefully the guy's coming back to the base. That's the best way to defend ourselves. But I bet you anything we're going to find crash ships everywhere. Because I'm thinking that they came to our solar system risking the chance of dying of radiation for the dream. I'm not going to say it's the American dream. Let's call it the Earth dream. They're going to survive and live to Earth and propagate. I believe there's been many. And so we actually have a handful of them here. They are known that they are in different nations, and they might have their own catacomb down in Brazil. Because if you look at the story of the Chupacabra, it basically describes a gray alien. They're quick, they're fast, they're puppet-like, the same descriptions.
Is being captured.
Ah, crap. As gray aliens. The difference is, they're like celestial. They're here on the planet.
Is being captured.
So I really think that they have been here for a long time. They've been escaping their home planet. They've been trying to survive. So that's my personal belief. And the whole alien abduction for genitalia cutting out and all the rest,
Is being captured.
they want to breed. They want to have offspring. They want to continue on. They don't want to just be the last of their kind and die out here. So they're wanting to have kids. But that gets into the whole genetic thing
Target acquired.
of what's the point?
Is being
Because what's the point? Because you're not able to breed with each other. You're going to have to find a close specimen, genetically engineer yourselves to have genitalia. And you're going to have these people are not scientists. They're not highly educated. They have just enough to jump a ship and fly. Take the risk of flying to Earth and surviving. So what they come up with is not going to be, hey, not too bad. I broke 200 or 100. It's not going to be who they are. It's just going to be their legacies passed on for a mix of whatever. So I've kind of pondered that idea. So that is my idea of what's going on with the gray aliens. They're a subclass of another species, cloned for slaves, escaping to Earth. And the ones they talk about, the tall ones, they're like 6 foot and 7 foot, are the masters. They're the ones, and there's people talking about there's the short aliens and then there's tall aliens. And the tall ones are hostile. And it's like, yeah, if you're a dominant race, of course you're going to be hostile. Whereas if you're a slave race, you're going to have to be docile. If who wants an aggressive dog unless it's for fighting? Everyone else wants a cute puppy that's going to lick them in the face and whimper when the thunder rolls. And I see the same thing with the gray aliens. They're passive, they soft spoken, and it's now the one thing about them that kind of bothers me is, have you noticed how we're not exactly the most advanced technology race? We're not able to leave the planet on a whim. We're not able to go to other planets. We're not able to harvest the moon, other moons, asteroid belts, gas giant orbits, atmospheres, that's the word I'm looking for, nor the sun. We can't harvest any of them. But we've got pocket knives, we've got pocket full of keys, we've got cell phones. And these gray aliens, tell me what their fashion statement is. Is bell bottoms a big thing in outer space? No. What about turtlenecks? No. All these gray aliens are naked. And the question is, has anyone seen them wearing clothes? And for an advanced race, either they have an internal pocket, which I highly doubt, to hide their stuff, or they strip naked to survive the trip. And I'm just like, the fuck? So all the abductions, everything else, they're a bunch of nudists, and, you know, is it male or female? They're eunuchs. They have no gender. They've been genetically engineered to have no gender. So they can wander around naked. They're not going to have a swinging package out there to be bitten off by stray dogs. They're not going to have titties that they have to throw over their shoulder because they're sagging so hard. No. They're eunuchs. They're not supposed to have sex, and they're not going to have sex, because last thing you want is an uncontrolled slave race that is able to populate or possibly outpopulate you. And then you won't be the dominant race anymore, and your slave race is now taken over. So, you know, of course, that would be a fear, and if you could genetically engineer your people, of course, they're not going to have a sex drive, they're not going to have genitalia, and they're not going to want to have sex, but, you know, hey, that's just my theory, I could be wrong. Anyways, so those are some funny things, some things I've come up with that kind of just make sense. And that's about it. So yes, I believe they're here. I believe they're passive. I believe they want to continue to make their own species. I believe they're resistant to radiation. And just because we're resistant to water does not mean we can't drown in it. They're resistant to radiation, but doesn't mean they can't just they can't drown in it. So, final little comment. I was mentioning folding technology and compression technology. I believe they compress space and then slip through it at the speed of light. You know, they travel 10 minutes via speed of light and then release the space, and suddenly they've traveled 10 light years. They've experienced everything in between. Micrometeor showers, radiation, gravity wells, fluctuations, you know, whatever's out there that we haven't discovered, they have experienced it. So in order to get here, they can't exactly take a straight line. So, you know, they have to take the least radioactive route to dodge the solar flares that's been there and everything else they know about. And in doing so, they have this zigzag pattern when it comes to coming to Earth. They can't just take a straight line. So, oh shit, someone hit me. Oh! I gotta run. Too much heat. And I don't have that skill to reduce heat. The Aqua Pack, or whatever it's called. So, there you go. So sometimes, one of there's the meet and greet, which also includes where one picks someone up and says, hey, this is how you fly my ship. Let's go out joyriding. Why they do it, I don't know. Maybe they just want to be like, I'm human. I want to be closer to human, so let me take them for a joyride. The problem is that it's uncontrollable that people will absolutely forget what they've experienced. It's not something, I don't believe it's a chemical in the air. I don't 100% believe that it's because they control it. I think it's one of those things that, for some reason, one of the passages in the Bible is God speaks through us. And that's exactly what the gray aliens do. You know, it's like, you know, phantom technology and all. If they want to calm us down, they will calm us down. You know, they can see our feelings, you know, like hate and anger and rage. And when we're fearful, it's a very massive aura around us that they can see. And somehow they're able to control that. If they want us to be calm, they'll calm us down. And it's a mind-linking thing. And if you ask them a question, the answer is going to come from your own mouth. Hence, God speaks through us. So are they God? Well, they come from the heavens. They seem to know more about, obviously, you know, anyone knew more about life and the existence of everything, you know, back in the day. But, what's up, foos? I always do great when they don't even pay attention to me. Oh, there's only one left. Huh, this is a wonderful game.
Target acquired.
So I think there's some sort of, connection that's made when you greet them. Like they can talk or think right into your mind. They can control your thoughts. You ask them a question, and the answer will come right out of your mouth. And
Target destroyed.
woohoo! I got the kill. I'm a bastard. All these people pounding on me, I get the kill. What a douchebag. And I believe because, there is that connection, once that connection's broken, I think the mind kind of just loses its memory. It's just one of those side effects. But it's not permanent, as in there has to be something that brings it back, something that triggers it. Holy fuck, 14, almost 1,500 for that one. Yeah! Alright, I can live with that one. So, these are my thoughts about it. Do they exist? Yeah. Do they have advanced technology? Yeah. Are they able to have kids? No. They're working on it. Oh, and as for this down in the bottom right corner, it's bullshit. Every time I clicked on it to join up with the, defend for my clan. Oh, fight for my clan. It's just me waiting. I'll wait there for 5 minutes. Nothing happens. I'm like, whatever. Go the fuck away. So, that's it. That's my theories on the gray aliens. Are there more than one race? Yeah, I believe there's more than one race. But a lot of the bullshit, I don't believe in. So I believe they're here. I believe they're slaves. I believe they want to start a new life. I believe the government has a black, list or a black budget for them. And they're doing experiments that Nazi Germany used to do on us, but now they're doing it to explore understanding. And we have some of them to do vice versa. And, I believe they're here. I don't believe that they're controlling the government. I think it's just mankind's running away with greed, and it's just the last throes of a empire before it dies. So that's another story completely in my mad, drunken thoughts. But there you go. Can gray aliens phase through walls? Possibly. Yeah, it's kind of a stretch. Can they defy gravity? Of course. That's one of those fucking things. If they can suck people up into a ship, if they've got ships floating, if they can compress space and then jump through it, well, yeah, of course. Yeah, they can defy gravity. Hey, they can compress space to get from point A to point B quickly. 38 light years, 39 light years in 45 minutes. Why not? But at the risk of dying upon arrival due to radiation intoxication. That one baffles me. So I think it's again suicide trip. They're coming for freedom, like a Christopher Columbus. They're just setting sail and knowing that there's something out there. So when we can start scanning other planets deep within, we're going to find a lot of crash ships, a lot of dead bodies, because I think they're not perfect. They're fucking up. They're crashing on moons and all over the place. Like asteroids. We'll find them. They're everywhere. So, that's my thought. And that's it. And I'll catch you later. I'm sorry for babbling.